A funny fact about this movie is several minor traffic accidents occurred when Will Ferrell was walking through the Lincoln Tunnel in his costume, because people were so surprised and distracted to see him wearing an elf outfit. So I think this goes without saying that Elf is one of those fun, family-friendly, classic Christmas movies that everybody watches at least once a year. In my opinion, this is Will Ferrell's best performance in a movie, and I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I love the movie Elf. First reason is I really like the story behind Elf. I think it's very creative, having a child, Buddy, who went from an orphanage to the North Pole, and he was raised by elves. He believed he was an elf his whole life. Turns out he's really not. He's got a family, and he's always just felt different. He's always wanted to have a family and wanted to belong somewhere. So his adventure to New York City, of all places, for his first experience in the human world is just absolutely iconic, funny. You know, it's one of those collision of worlds that we get to see, and just all the crazy adventures he has in New York City, but most importantly, he's trying to find his family and reconnect with them and just belong somewhere. The second reason is this movie is just super funny. Will Ferrell looked like he had a lot of fun. There's lots of improv done in this movie. Jon Favreau, the director, definitely gave Will Ferrell a lot of free will here, a lot of room to just be Will Ferrell, you know? Just the little funny lines that are said in the movie, the iconic lines that are said in the movie.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
My favorite funny moment in the movie is easily the scene between Buddy and Miles Finch. You know, just having Peter Dinklage in the movie, that whole interaction between the two and just how seriously both of them are taking each other, and just the delivery is what really sells this scene. It's just so funny and so memorable. But I do like the serious note. Buddy's just trying to fit in. He's trying to find his family, and you know, for the most part, the movie focuses on Buddy's character, and it really turns out that I think this movie is actually geared more towards Walter's character development rather than Buddy's. They're both on a search for something. They're both looking for something to fulfill them. But really, when it comes down to it, Buddy has tons of joy and happiness, and smiling is his favorite thing. Walter is trying to be successful, but he's putting success before his family. Discovers that he's got a new son that, you know, he never knew about. You'd think any father would be really excited to know that they have a new kid. Walter is like the complete opposite. He doesn't believe it. He's living in denial. Definitely not what Buddy was expecting from someone that Buddy has been wanting to meet his whole life. But the very ending of the movie, where Walter, realizing like a beautiful family that he's been neglecting, the joy and happiness of Christmas, just really speaks volumes to what this movie's point is really about. Elf is just such an awesome movie. I will probably see it again before the new year. If you haven't seen Elf this year, definitely see it as soon as you possibly can. And I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to give this movie my ranking, but I've also asked a lot of my viewers to give me what their rankings are to see how they compare to mine. So my ranking is going to be a 7 out of 10 Mudflaps.
Oh my gosh! 8.5 Mudflaps.
The Elf movie? Man, that's a 9 out of 10 Mudflaps right there.
The movie Elf gets 10 out of 10 Mudflaps.
I give Elf a rating of 10 Mudflaps.
And remember to leave me a thumbs up and drop in the comments below, what is your favorite Will Ferrell movie? See you next time.